rhythm, I'm flipping and spitting and ripping and catching in the session when they rap, they lack. Got enough aggression. You know who I be testing. I'm sitting here stimming the show, stimming the flow, killing and drilling for real. It's the mega my dough. I'm all about the money, first about the rhyme skills. My name's Isaiah, DNA, and I'm real. Yeah, go ahead. Yup. Wait a second, I'm trying to feel this tension up. You would have told me that back in the day, I'd feel hell. But here I am, I'm not a catalyst, listen, all of the records, I'm already rich, and I like it, I see it, though, I try to hang up to this, I'm calm like a speaking stuff, push the buttons, and all of a sudden, I'm fucking rushing, no, not rushing, more like I'm on the beat, everything I know is what, and all I wanna do is get in circles around your mind, and let the rhymes slide up, slide, come out of my mouth just fine. Because I rock, and I'm not
it's how I rock, and I kick fat rap, I flip cats like Black Jackson, they saw I have food, rappers wanna ride on my jock, they rap cold, but I ride high, they don't know how to get up in the line, fight, got to go to and they know the line, wait a minute, no way, you was still with me, you was way over there, yeah, get it out, corrected all across the land. Hey yo, it's all good, man, you know me. I got paid for the view and I'm with your brother. It's all crazy, because I'm up in your big studio in progress. And now I'm about to play the freestyle is crazy. I know you, and I know these songs are coming from. Yeah. All we want to do is put the lyrics on the drums. I'm not here, just another dumb one. Leave some more crust. Well, here we go. Push the levels up a little bit. I'ma do my flow. Go outside, never sit here. Cause me, I'm just an addict. But still, I'm cool coming from the atmosphere. Rhyming is just like crack. I'm a mic addict. I can't let it go. Cause my style is so impeccable. MCs can't see me with spectacles. They digestible. Riding on the testicles. Idea plus the flows. The best is professional, and that is me. I got a fat strategy. The strategy's whack MCs. I rock the microphone in so many ways. MCs are gay, but that's not me. They're homosexual. No one can test the flow. Of course, coming through a lot of force, giving them everything they gotta do to make sure that they feel it and it's pure. If they stand strong, they might endure. As we give them everything, it's like a war. You might see me on tour, but I'm not making enough paper. But if you come over to me after the show, I'll be like, yo, I'll see you later. Cause I ain't trying to have you around, not being an innovator. I generate a rhyme, penetrate your mind, and innovate yourself. That's fine. On the real, I ain't giving you no paper. I give you a bus mask. I give you a razor so you can shake that mustache. I give you everything you need to get where the hell you gotta go. Go ahead and kick your head. Hey yo, I know that the fact is my mustache is dirty, but I'm 20. But with this, the chicks think that I'm 30. So they're like, man, I like you. You wanna just dance, but MCs don't know they never could advance. I'm like an avalanche, they got them fans are shaking. You look like a werewolf. Yo, but it's all good, we're taking care of it. Everything we gotta take care of. Making sure they feel what we got to give them that feeling and make them all touch the ceiling. That feeling inside of their mind, that feeling that makes you wanna go after the show and write them a rhyme, write them some rhymes. Tight I'm combined, shining MCs don't know how to be grinding, drinking high and dime. Always coming through and running crews out of their own city. They flow, can't get with me. Cause on the microphone they just be kicking in 50 news. I be gripping crews because my style is not pitiful. So tell them you're them kids idea and stuff. We tell them also we got a heck a whole lot of love. And we will give it all out to anybody that wants it. Cause all we wanna do is give them what they need. Come. We can all reach the top or reach the heaven or wherever the heck you trying to go. Me, I'm 7 and I'm running with the flow. And I'll give you what you know. And if you didn't know, you better act like you should. Good, maybe I can climb inside your neighborhood. We can all have some fun. And if not, wish we would. I wish you were here with atmosphere. I wish you were tall with tattoos and had a 6-pack of beer. And we great, it's a little early. I gotta give a shout out to my man Birdie. Noon, it's after 1. Yo, man, it's a lot of fun. I think we need to go down to the show. It might be time to run. Yeah, we got something popping at the Knitting Factory. Yeah, the Knitting Factory. Yeah, who's playing there tonight?
Early payday, fee-free overdrafts, no monthly fee. Chime, the #1 most loved banking app.
lives in a 4x2 glass box. It reminds me of my head. I wish my floor would have rocks, but it's covered with puddles instead. If I could be him, life would be great. I could erase this permanent frown. I wouldn't even be held down by my own weight. I woke up, walked to the tank to hear his thoughts on yesterday. How was it I asked? And after the tap on the glass, he looked my way and gave me this depressed expression. Impressed his best just to say, and besides the sides and the gray skies, it was okay. And I said, hey, Mr. Fish, you get all that you wish. You got nothing to complain about when hanging out in this bitch. And he replied, well, existence is bliss. There's so much that you miss. Besides, get off the trip. Happiness is just a myth. I said, living in water is extremely more peaceful than life. And finding with mind blinded by the evil and forced to see through these two people. It seems to redeem freedom, not being limited by walls. But that only means I qualify as ground for the sky when it falls. That only means I qualify as ground for the sky when it falls. That only means I qualify as ground for the sky when it falls. That only means I qualify as ground for the sky when it falls. But Mr. Fish just laughed as I went on and on and on. So I interrupted his chuckle, putting up a middle finger. And he boldly told me it's too bad I'm such a thinker. So arrogantly I asked, how could someone think too much? He added that insanity lingers and thoughts brought me to the brink of such. He said you live inside a head that reminds me of my glass box. And everyone's the same, all brains are contained by your reality frame. And change with the brain, it's trained not to change. And once you see what I've explained, you hit the jackpot. And at that very moment, it was like my eyes really opened. The air that previously surrounded me was now an ocean, still totally invisible except for minor pieces of debris. The Mr. Fish pushed up to the glass and he looked just like me. My whole world spun around, I didn't understand, but I realized I was no longer a man. So I thought about what he said and asked him what was going on. And he said, you didn't know it, but you were the fish all along. He said, congratulations, you did it, you broke free. You're just a fish, like the rest of humanity. Now it took me a long time to get adjusted to this tank, but now I know what I am. And so to that man I give thanks. I've always lived inside this glass box to remind him of his head. It just goes to show you that your mind is your own monster. Reality's what you make it, and if you take it away, you're just a fish like me, swimming in the powdered water.
Someone grew up in a cubicle as Plato once suggested. They would only know the cubicle and not the world outside it. And they wouldn't view the cubicle as something geometric. We only know it's a cubicle because we live outside. Now the one inside the cubicle can't comprehend its measurements, cause measurements are models made of foreign by observers relative to their position on the outside of the cubicle. They'll understand objectively so they can study further. If I grew up in a cubicle, the walls limit my universe. I have no knowledge of the entirety like the outside is cubic. If you follow what I say and can swallow the powdered water, close your eyes and open your mind. This one's for you. The brain equals a cubicle. We'll never think outside it. I decided why to try to tie a diagram and modify it. I'm a man, it's a hybrid of a body, a pirate of a soul that can fly without control. Realize the brain takes in 6 billion signals per second, most of which are hidden and not given to the senses. We're limited to a few futile primitive tools of perception, living in a universal pool of first-hand deception. The mind's job is to receive the signals and block out the ones that don't coincide with encrypted symbols. That way the information you obtain is recognized. Reality is thinkable and comparable to space and time. It makes a map of the territory that gives us the topic of the Copenhagen interpretation of modern quantum physics. We states we don't know the meal, we only know the menu that our brain tells us is real. We don't know the rules of our heads. From inside these chemicals we can't see the truth. No one really knows exactly what happens when we think. Therefore we can never really ever know anything.
This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution.
settling low, my cup full of adrenaline. Now I can settle in tough tight between sheet rock and crush. I used she knocked, but I never let her in, despite the fact she looked nice and black. Sediment, my head is twisted up, right? It means lopsided, but eerie enough. I still treasure it dearly. Born in a vocal booth, I hope to own the moon with no excuse soon to be the groom to a tune close to you. Sail the true stale ocean blue in 8 months with a broken roof for 8 months and a trophy through a fake punch and a crow to fool. I've sold my sanctuary, thank you very much. Buried all I carry for a vocabulary rush, and I don't wanna be around when the cherry bust, cause when it does the sun, they'll flood all of America. It might have been all over if you were to barely thrust, but you got greedy, pumped it too deep, and now she's scared of trust. But who can you trust anyway? Every opinion stated by an experience, making fun of response to memory. I am my enemy, can't pick my way out of this penitentiary. A break the conditioning humanity's mechanically accepted for centuries. It's the water, is it real? How does it make you feel? Being endlessly dependent on external crutches and shields. Walking through the dust-covered fields, haunted by the taunted souls of those who kept the seals closed. I've stretched the distance and pushed the envelope. This song's become an endless note for all women and men with hope. Open your eyes, you no longer can float. You're sinking and drinking the powdered water gon' make you choke.
French fry, ice chai, pad thai, bake pop, pork chop, soda pop, scallop, kebab, sour sop, hot pot, dumpling, chicken wing, pig king, onion ring. We are America's Kitchen, DoorDash, every flavor welcome.
You always trying to prank somebody. You trying to prank you, bro. Like, for real, stop. You always trying to prank somebody. He was trying to prank you, bro.
Nah, it was him. It was him. He was trying to prank you.
Right. Like this. You gotta realize you're fucking with the baddest. Making so-called rappers reevaluate their status. Cause before we touch the mic, you actually were believing that the bullshit you do is called insane. You gotta realize you're fucking with the baddest. Making so-called rappers reevaluate their status.
You gotta realize you're fucking with the baddest. Making so-called rappers reevaluate their status. Before we touch the mic, you actually were believing that the bullshit you do is called insane. You gotta realize you're fucking with the baddest. Making so-called rappers reevaluate their status.
Cause after we rock the mic, you cats will stop believing that bullshit you do should even be called MCing.
I don't brag and boast for pure recreation. If I say I'm serving rapper, I'm just giving you useful information. You already proved that you're fake, choking in a vocal booth, poking holes in your swollen throat, hopelessly redoing your takes. I whip that crew in a shake, embarrass you so bad, arrogance you had, I'll turn into a voice telling you to move out of state. Wait, yes, you the dopest out of everyone you know. Got all stick, you fuck with a pro, I don't think so. You need to reevaluate what you're doing, blueprint ID, redefine this shit called rhyming, stupid, I'm drenched with lines. That's why I don't make battle music, cause I don't need to write songs about battling, bitch, I do it. So tell your camp if anyone got beef, they can replace me and I'll greet them with defeat. But if not, tell them to keep coming to the shows, waving their hands, yelling ho like the fans we all know. Yo, you gotta realize you're fucking with the baddest. Making so-called rappers reevaluate their status.
Cause before we hit the stage, you were actually believing what you did prior to this was MCing.
That ain't MCing. You gotta realize you're fucking with the baddest. Make these so-called rappers reevaluate their status. After we rip the mic, you kids don't stop believing that the bullshit you and your boys do on the weekend is MC.
I got the feeling I've already heard your verse. So any turn you take will only be a turn for the worse. That's the truth, and I know it hurts. You're so bad, I'll have the last laugh, even when I rhyme first. I hear the frontin', I hear loud talking, I see the posing, I hear the dogs barking. But listen, dog nuts, you ain't a hard target. Cause every boy you rhyme is just a nail in your coffin. Every battle is a chance to see another cat lose to me. I don't write battle raps, I write eulogies for herbs that got nerves and think they can't be whacked. Cause they done defeated in the mirror battling fantasy cats. I rap, grown man, get man, handle rap. You rap open-toed sandals and fanny packs. Beat blueprint or idea, can't see that. We'll give you a free L plus your sanity back, bitch.
You gotta realize you're fucking with the baddest. Make these so-called rappers reevaluate their status. Cause before we hit your circle, your weakness were believing what you did before we got there was MCing. You gotta realize you're fucking with the baddest. Make these so-called rappers reevaluate their status.
Cause after we rock the mic, your cats will stop believing that bullshit you do should even be called MCing.
So, have you figured out what the fuck you doing wrong yet?
Cats with no stage presence shouldn't rock a long
Yo,
set.
if you come into my show, you better have a strong neck.
Heads nod, way out of control,
Yo,
we're
my
on
man,
deck.
I couldn't keep myself awake for the 5 minutes your song
They
stretched.
can't move the ground cause they lack the arm strength. The kind of cats that I'd rather keep at arm's length. Frontin' like they hard when we know that they harmless.
MCs, they be the first to get scared while we kicking verses. They weak, squeezing a teddy bear. The orphanage turns your concept of a rap career from a pretty daydream into your worst
Yes,
nightmare.
right there, the feeling of perfection, quite rare. Fully loaded mic bullies, blueprint, idea. I can smell victory in the night's air. Weightless, rhyme sayers.
This my cave. In the cave rolls the background of a picture painted by you. Scratches at the time and this slowly passes by. The rapid open functions mind strange. Open the sky, off the place of hell. Within the breath of the imagination, realizing everything is just a word but it's focused around with other things. Echo sound of heartbeat, pound bass, oxygen bound, leading walls with nature. Now with the answer to the windows from press to take the ball in his hand. He has a vision, he is a vision, he is a vision. It's the land, no one takes the way. It's a cold rush, so play with blame. That's the news, he stands in the eyes. In the
Yo, it's time to clean MTV out of your ears and listen up like a good student. Idea and abilities is here to turn robotic cheek back into humans. I gotta speak to the facts get heard. I collapse, flash, fraction nerve. This is much more than just your average rapper's words. Acid burns and laughter hurts. The passengers in my head's like dead right of flash and hurt. That ass gets served. Better look next life. I plaster turns on the wall of shame. Cause their songs are all the same. It's played. Talking how you platinum on the first record you ever made. And the underground MCs these days don't seem to make it great. Too busy being bitter about their situation to create a greater way to break the chains to that fate. And I don't trust the mangy mud evil pets talking dog shit. I'm breaking that framing nuts and hang them up in your boss's office. Auction off, it's easy. For low prices, I flow nicest. Right at night to fight off both the guys. Catapult advice from Iris. The hope for light is the virus of the whole crisis. Souls like this collide with logic and modesty deposit metaphysical dreams. And I didn't come alone. Abilities annihilates the text while I wreck the microphone. We're in your zone to keep your earth warm and give you what you thirst for. This is turntablism and lyricism, imperialism's first form.
I'll be writing till I'm dead, maybe till I'm alive. Or the emptiness I build is only know who survives something. Busted inside when the drones in my phone
noise and shit made before the same humans finally destroyed. I formed the grin of a man made for disguising a boy. Tried to avoid showing the cry in his voice. But there's something special about the notes that he hears. His tales of redemption, unraveling repressed memories. And when he brings a new energy into and consumes him to heal his wounds and unseal his doom. If only I can make you understand. But words are just words, so I can't. The universe's deepest art form keeps my heart warm with influence. I tell you, ain't nothing quite as beautiful as music. To be an angel, you gotta earn your wings. To control your own, you gotta burn your strings. To hit blackjack, you gotta turn a king. But to live forever, all you gotta do is learn to sing. I get a pleasure that's inevitably immeasurable, and I won't let it be rejected by no man. Why does it have to be so damn difficult to live in the frame of a game that'll slip you? But I've dug in the mud in search of the drum. Dove so first to bathe luminous, spit stage roots of the music. Now my favorite thing to do is close my eyes and forget that I even exist. I hold this fist full of degenerate ideas for every genius that was murdered in the name of Jesus. Still deaf to the bells that claim to free us, but I pay homage to my melody cause she's the sweetest. The core of our spirit is naked. The form of its lyrics are sacred, blanketed by the original sound of the inner vibrations. I'm floating on the soft clouds of positive creation. I can look at a painting and admire the colors, or appreciate any type of art that I discover. But what I did's invisible, it's my teacher and I'm his student. I tell you, ain't nothing quite as beautiful as music. Glass box that reminds me of my head. I wish my floor would have rocks, but it's covered with puddles instead. If I could be him, life would be great. I could erase this permanent frown. I wouldn't even be held down by my own weight. I woke up, walked through the tank to hear his thoughts on yesterday. I wasn't asked, and after this happened, the last I looked my way to gauge the expression and rest is best just to say on the sides in the gray skies it was over. And I said, hey, Mr. Fish, you did all that you dish. You got nothing to complain about when hanging out in this bitch. And he replied, well, it's just bliss. There's so much that you miss. Besides, get off the trip. Happiness is just a myth. I said, living in water's extremely more peaceful than life. Confining with mind blinded by the evil and forced to see through these two people. See, to redeem freedom not being limited by walls, but that only needs to qualify as ground for the sky when it falls. That only needs to qualify as ground for the sky when it falls. That only needs to qualify as ground for the sky when it falls. That only needs to qualify as ground for the sky when it falls. But Mr. Fish just laughed as I went on and on and on. So I interrupted his chuckle, putting up a middle finger, and he boldly told me it's too bad on such a figure. So arrogantly I asked, how could someone think too much? He added that insanity lingers and thoughts wrong into the brink of sun. He said, you
live inside a head that reminds me of my glass box. And everyone's the same, all brains entertained by your reality frame. It changes the brain, it's trained, odds have changed. And once you see what I've explained, you hit the jackpot. And at that very moment, it was like my eyes really opened. The air that previously surrounded me was now an ocean, still totally invisible except for minor pieces of debris. The mist of which pushed up to the glass, and he looked just like me. My whole world spun around, I didn't understand, but I realized I was no longer a man. So I thought about what he said and asked him what was going on. And he said, you didn't know it, but you were the fish all along. He said, congratulations, you did it, you broke free. You're just a fish, like the rest of humanity. Now it took me a long time to get adjusted to this tank, but now I know what I am, and so to that man I give thanks. I've always lived inside this glass box, it reminds him of his head. It just goes to show you that your mind is your own monster. Reality's what you make it, and if you take it away, you're just a fish like me, swimming in the powdered water.
Someone grew up in a cubicle as Plato once suggested. They would only know the cubicle and not the world outside it. They wouldn't view the cubicle as something geometric. We only know it's a cubicle because we live outside. Now the one inside the cubicle can't comprehend its measurements. Measurements are models made of forward by observers relative to their position on the outside of the cubicle. Understand objectively so they can study further. If I grew up in a cubicle, the walls limit my universe. I have no knowledge of the entirety like the outsiders. If you follow what I say, you swallow the powdered water, close your eyes and open your mind. This one's for you. The brain equals a cubicle, will never think outside it. I decided why to try to tie a diagram and modify it. Damn, it's a higher body, I'm a pirate of a soul that can fly without control. Realize the brain takes in 6 billion symbols per second, most of which are hidden and not given to the senses, but limited to a few futile primitive tools of perception. Living in a universal pool of first-hand deception. The mind's job is to receive the symbols and block out the ones that don't coincide with imprinted symbols. That way the information you obtain is recognized. Reality is thinkable and comparable to space and time. It makes a map of the territory that gives us the topic of the Copenhagen interpretation of modern quantum physics states. We don't know the meal, we only know the menu that our brain tells us is real. We don't know the rules of our heads. From inside these chemicals we can't see the chance. No one really knows exactly what happens when we think. Therefore we can never really ever know anything.
This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it. This is the consciousness revolution. You got the right to think, don't think about it, just do it.
water gon' make you choke. About 10 years ago, it didn't matter. It consisted of loud, distorted sounds echoing off the concrete. Ran on top of it, attempt to reach a ladder. Sometimes we get so close, whatever touches destination, which caused too much frustration, cause you didn't know what it meant. And by the end of the dream, saw the scene from a bird's eye. Witness his dead body in the cement. It was a witness his dead body in the cement. At first it freaked him out, but after a while he grew content. So it's just a dream, and kept living his life, writing his soul on the canvas, cause it kept his planet right. It goes on and on like space and time. Ain't nothing odd, it's not that he didn't believe, he just didn't approve of God. His experience was one I couldn't comprehend, till I stopped being a detective and listened to him as a friend. He said he once saw a painting that told his whole life story. This thing that he knew was the art of the living. Once saw a painting that told his whole life. A brush stroke of the gods made him one note with their sleep. He once saw a painting that told his whole life story. He spoke for himself and not the rest of humanity. He once saw a painting that told his whole life. I realized that I'm not real, God just imagined. Like I said about 10 years ago, the event that changed his whole reality took place in his monthly trip to the local art gallery. It was there where he studied his contemporaries, and there where he carried his sanity to a home and buried it. It was a very mysterious day. The place was almost empty, and he got chills down his spine just being present in the scene. On the wall there was a picture that looked familiar, and when he got close his heart stopped. He saw it was a painting of his dream. It was a painting of his dream. His body on a runway, like a ladder to an airplane with its propellers spinning, which accounted for the loud noise. The matchup was perfect, and that was the day he stopped believing it existed. He presented his creator. I mean, words can't explain what was going on in his brain while he stared into a frame of a work of art which he created. He was
up a figment of imagination, colored by a cosmic paintbrush. All of our art creates the fate of other beings, that every character in every novel thinks it's alive, or just God's moving mind. Just a theory, I don't know what it means, but that's the story of the man who trained himself not to dream. He once saw a painting that told his whole life story. He witnessed the paradox of the word existing. He once saw a painting that told his whole life. He colored his world theirs and concluded he wasn't living. He once saw a painting that told his whole life story. The hidden variable that all that is art. And when I close my eyes, I see eternity as a story. A God imagined the God that imagined me, and I am God. So on, so on, so on.
Drops in my head, they leave a stain. Everyone wants to get out of the rain. Everyone wants to get out of the rain. Everyone wants to get out of the rain. Harvested skill only comes after rain. Architects build when the sun so they fade. But when the puddles decided to rain, it's when their hands get the winds that remains. Every
searching